We still haven't thought of what to talk about. Oh god.
Nah, we're gonna figure it out.
Oh,
Hello, hello,
We were
hello, hello,
supposed to
everybody.
decide before. What the?
we'll
Yeah,
figure it out
but I
again.
forgot to ping everyone. Whatever. Hello, guys. Welcome
God
back to
damn it.
the Lonely Drivers podcast, and we are joined by Speeding Red,
Hello.
Kuba,
Hello.
and Tomsy.
Hello.
A bit less, but I hope some people can join later on, like last
But I
time.
mean, to be fair, Google told me the time you gave us was supposed to be in an hour, not now.
Hmm.
Yeah, that's true.
So
Fair
like,
enough.
I legit just Googled 7 p.m. GMT, and I was like, oh, okay, that's at 8. Okay, so I have like an hour to like write stuff, and that nope.
I mean, you can just think of off the top of what you want to say. That's what I usually do. I just wing
And
it.
that went how
But it's
well
still
last
recording.
time?
No, no. Last recording was pretty well. And what's it called? The update on the first episode being on YouTube is I need to verify our YouTube channel account because it
Ah,
only allows us 15 minutes of content.
Wait, what?
shit.
Yeah, only
Uh,
15 minutes per video, and our video was like an hour long. So
um,
That's
but you
dumb.
need like 1,100,000 subscribers
no,
to
that's with the
verify.
partnership. We
Oh,
just to
okay.
verify our Google account, not our YouTube account. We don't have to be verified on YouTube.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's two completely different things.
Mhm. But what's it called? I'm gonna have to do that. We're gonna get the first episode out. Hopefully, I need to make a thumbnail for it. So I'm
Mm.
probably just gonna put a a Copen, just with big eyes.
Yeah.
Wide cope and like stretch like
Yeah, stretched
300%.
Copen.
Opens wide as an M8.
Imagine that. A wide.
Big
Is
boy.
there a wide body Copen kit?
Yeah.
There's a
Yeah,
wide
there
body
is.
for everything.
Wide
Have
body
you,
Copen kit. Hold
have
on.
you heard of? I think it was the MOFAC or MOFAC or whatever, Copen. Like that
Mm,
one is pretty wide compared to stock.
there's a Liberty Walk for the newer ones. Low fat.
Yeah, although that one is mildly cursed.
Yeah, it kind of looks like a
Like
deceased GTR.
that's kind of the point. I
Yeah,
think they call it the GTK kit.
yeah, the GTK Mofac Copen.
That's just cursed.
That actually doesn't look bad.
But I mean, the thing is, it's like it's not bad, but it's also cursed at the same time. It's yeah, I
It's
don't
so
know.
low quality. The picture I'm looking at. Hold on.
Oh, damn. Oh, topics other than the Copen, I guess, because we kind of talked about it last time, didn't
This
we?
is actually turning into the Copen cast at this
Yeah,
Yeah.
the
point.
Copen
I'm
cat.
kind of okay with that, but it would be way too niche.
Hmm.
Like there would be like 10 guys listening, like yes, and then everyone else would be, and it's getting boring.
Mm.
Hmm. You guys are the
That would be
F1
if it
boys,
wasn't.
right? You can talk about the
Uh,
F1 stuff.
Oh yeah, yeah. Let's see.
The F1
Something I
stuff is
noticed.
pretty cool.
I don't know. They might be sandbagging, but Mercedes seem to be struggling a little bit with the rule changes.
They're
And
probably sandbagging like
yeah,
every other
probably
year.
sandbagging, but
I hate to
I can
interrupt,
feel.
but the ice cream truck just passed in the middle of March.
You
March is still
absolute fucking
considered.
fat ass.
Yeah, but March is still considered December.
So,
What?
What? Okay, you know what? I'm not even gonna
a
question
man's
it.
got to make a living.
Continue.
Go get
Okay,
the bag.
oh, well. Anyways, back to Formula One. Okay, so yeah, I know. I think both Bottas and Hamilton had some stability issues at least. Although, for all we know, they might have been ordered to spin on purpose to give everyone hope. I don't know. Difficult to know.
No, I think
I mean,
the
changes have definitely like messed with their balance of the car a bit. Definitely at the rear mostly. That's why they're like spinning that much. But they'll probably figure it out after like today, and they'll still just be first.
Yeah.
Well, Red Bull,
Oh.
Red Bull looked pretty cool, pretty fast, and AlphaTauri too. They were pretty stable.
Yeah. Wait, wasn't Alfa Romeo also decently fast?
I
Or-
the paddock like checkup. I only got to see like the last few teams, and I heard that Red Bull was pretty on the dot with theirs.
Yeah.
I found some lap times, which I mean they don't really mean anything really, but hey, Alfa Romeo is not at the bottom. Yay!
It's probably
Oh.
Haas or Williams.
Yeah, Haas is probably gonna struggle. Like they aren't even gonna update the car apparently,
Are you serious?
and they have
And
two
they
rookie
have like
drivers.
2 newest drivers.
Yeah.
No.
Let's say two rookie drivers. A car that was already uncompetitive last season, like probably the slowest or at least the second slowest last season, is now also not gonna get any upgrades. Like it's basically a stand. We're doing this so we don't get a massive fine from the FIA kind of deal.
Mm-hmm.
Basically.
Yeah. Although I will admit, although the livery is controversial, I must say I kind of like it though. Like,
It doesn't. Yeah, it honestly doesn't look bad.
yeah, it's just what it stands for that is like, but ignoring
Well,
that,
it stands for communism.
it's not really, though, because
Technically,
Russia
yeah.
is, like very anti-communist nowadays. Thus, let's not get too political before I start citing.
Sure.
Okay.
But basically, yeah, it's just,
I don't know. I
Shit.
don't know how I feel about
Sure.
this new thing. Cause
Yeah, I-
usually I'd like to judge the cars beforehand, but I don't know. Everything looks pretty the same right now.
you know,
They definitely look the same, yeah. But I honestly think that there's a lot more new liveries all of a sudden.
oh yeah,
I still
definitely.
Like, it seems like
see
teams are
Hammer
getting a bit
livery.
more experimental with their liveries.
Ferrari added some.
Except for Red
new
Bull, of course.
tools.
Red Bull will just stay the exact same for 15 years in a row and then
I know.
add like very small sponsors.
Oh, I
Like,
wanted
have
to
they even existed for 50 years though?
15-ish.
Wait, really?
15-ish.
Oh wait, shit,
I
you're
think.
actually right.
Yeah.
Damn it. I feel old now. Oh damn. I forgot they were also in like the I don't know, like 2005 I think it was. I forgot they existed. I just remember them from like the early 2010s.
Yeah.
Well, Fernando Alonso's back in McLaren.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's going to be exciting. I
Also,
always rooted
wait,
for him.
speaking of Fernando Alonso, okay, so he's driving for Alpine, but the thing is,
Yes.
have you noticed the airbox on that car?
Yeah, that thing's fucking chunky.
Yeah,
Jesus
it's a
Christ.
real chonker.
It just
Hey.
chunk.
Yeah, like if you compare it to the Haas, for example, which F1 luckily showed us a direct comparison to, like you can really tell the difference. It's just so wide. Although, yeah, that's basically to improve the packaging on the side pods. Basically, sacrifice the top to improve the sides. Basically, and then also, Mercedes has an interesting floor, which looks like it's inspired by lasagna, or however you pronounce it. I'm
Well,
not even joking.
I wouldn't
It's
think for
actually-
Mercedes
A double
looking like a Ferrari at the bottom, but I guess they do. No.
Yeah, basically, interesting solutions. Like I was here thinking that the rule changes like removed the ability to change the floor all as much, but I guess I'm wrong. I was wrong about that.
I think you're still able to change the floor a fair amount. It's just you have
Yeah.
to keep like
mean,
the side parts
It's like
filled in.
The moment I saw the Mercedes, I was like, okay, yeah, this is not what I expected. I was expecting like a nice and smooth surface, you know, like the FIA was like, no, don't mess around here, okay? You gotta mess around other parts. But like,
no,
nope,
no, no, no.
they somehow did it anyways. Like, how about we do it anyway?
Aren't there gonna be new tracks too this season?
No, I think they're just recycling tracks from last year again now.
It's probably gonna be similar to last. Oh wait, I think they were gonna add one new track.
hello,
Wasn't that
Santi.
like Saudi Arabia? I think.
Oh yeah, Saudi Arabia, yeah.
I thought there was gonna
Yeah,
be
man.
The country I have a license plate from. For good
Oh.
reasons.
unknown
Yay.
reasons.
Also, for God's sake, they're finally gonna drive at Zandvoort. Finally, can watch the
Oh,
most
yeah.
boring race ever.
Oh,
How's it going?
Oh, nice,
hello,
Santi.
Santi.
Oh, hello.
So, all right, yeah, they didn't race a Sandworth last year. Wait,
Isn't
Wait,
Zandvoort
remember
really short?
Zandvoort is quite short, yeah.
Ah,
I mean,
It's
it's not
still
Monaco
quite quick
short.
in F1 cars at this point.
It's like it's not Monaco short though.
No.
And like the most interesting thing about Sandworth is probably the banking. I mean, like,
Well,
Damn.
the banking in the last corner only got added just so you can actually use your DRS to overtake people on the main straight, which is the only DRS zone.
yeah.
Oh no, wait,
Right.
it's one of the two actually. There's two of them. There's
But
one
the
before the
interesting thing-
Audi S as well.
The interesting thing about the banking is that normally the FIA have like rules that like in order for a track to be grade 1, it cannot have more than a certain amount of camber or banking or whatever. Like, but Sandwich just said, nah, fuck that, we're gonna do it anyways. We're going like more than double the maximum, which is
What
interesting.
makes it unique?
Yeah, it makes it unique, but it's also interesting that like it just straight up breaks the rules that they were like, nah, they will let them. But although it's not the only track to break the rules, like I think most classic tracks technically break the rules.
Yeah, they all technically break the rules
Like,
in
for
some
example,
form.
Yeah, like Monaco is too short, Spa is slightly too long, and also I think the start finish straight is too short as well. So yeah, it's a bit weird.
Hmm.
There's still some nice tracks on the calendar, and I still know how Saudi Arabia is gonna be.
Yeah, I guess we'll
I've
find
never,
out.
I've
with the
never
race.
seen the Saudi Arabia track, so
Yeah, I don't know. I've seen some proposals, and like I think it's gonna be a street circuit at least.
mm. Oh well,
But
street
that's
circuits are
how-
always nice.
It sounds pretty cool.
It could be cool, although because it's Saudi Arabia, people won't shut up about human rights.
Oh.
Oh yeah, the we race is one type of thing. Yeah, sure.
Yeah, and then
Yeah.
at the same time they'll complain about politics in Formula One. Like, come on, choose one, please. Is it supposed to be political or not? Please make up your mind. Like, yeah, it's
Honestly,
kinda annoying.
I don't know why they do bring politics to racing. Because
And,
at
like,
the
the
end of
thing
the
is,
day,
like-
half of the roster won't care either way.
Yeah.
I mean the
And also-
racing team, the racing manager might care because it'll give them a better image, but they won't. The actual drivers won't probably care unless they're from that nationality.
Oh wait, but there's more. Like, okay, so people often complain about certain countries, like, oh, why do F1 race there? It has terrible human rights. But like, not
Yeah,
only is it like,
Bahrain, Abu Dhabi.
Russia,
only is it like,
China,
yeah.
half of the calendar basically.
But here's the thing: not only are those people usually the ones that complain about F1 being too political, but then also bring up that every chance they get, but also if you would be like serious about only racing in countries that respect human rights, you would only have like 6 races, I think. Which,
Mm,
yeah, isn't exactly enough for an F1 calendar now, is it? Although,
Yeah,
of
not
course,
really.
depends on how strict you are, of course. Like,
Mm.
but I remember I was just bored one day and I was like, how many tracks could we actually race on? I just looked at countries with grade 1 circuits and I was like, okay, yeah, this country, it messes up there. This one there. Oh, hey, that one is good. And yeah. But hey,
Yeah, it dwindles out quite quickly if you're looking for grade 1 tracks.
yeah, like a lot of favorites would disappear. But when I did some research at least, I think that would mean a Finnish Grand Prix. Which I said, wait, why is that a
Finnish?
thing? Why is there
That
no
must be at the
Finnish
end of
Grand
the season, though. The Finnish Grand Prix must be like the last race of the.
The
Yeah, boys, we're finished. We're done.
The finish line is
Have the finish the start.
the
Right.
finish line. I think it was called Kimi I think it was called
The
Kimi
Kimmy ring?
Kimi.
Kaymi.
Ah, basically the same thing.
Yeah, basically the same thing.
But yeah, that could be an interesting track.
Was there ever? I keep forgetting what track they raced in North America. If they ever did.
It was currently it's COTA or Circuit de Americas,
Ah, yeah.
Yeah.
but they have raced in a lot of places. I think it was let's say Watkins Glen was at one point they raced.
Watkins, Indy.
Let's see, yeah, in the
Watkins isn't that bad.
there was a street circuit in Detroit.
Don't forget Las Vegas as well. The old parking lot.
You think about Caesar's Palace, aren't you?
Yes, Caesar's Palace.
You do not. That track is a good reminder that not everything was better back in the day. So like, the
Yeah.
moment that people can go like, "Oh, yeah, F1 was better back in my day," like, yes, bring up that track, and they will hopefully shut up. Like, come on. I mean, sure, it's not perfect nowadays, but like, at least we don't have Caesar's Palace.
Oh man. What is the worst F1 track?
Ooh, depends.
Currently or ever?
Let's do both. Currently, like
Okay.
now in the calendar and ever.
Okay, wait. I'm gonna check the 2021 calendar to answer this real quick. Hold on.
I should probably check that too.
If I'd have to say, probably historically, it'd be that Caesar's Palace one, since it's legit just a parking lot with a
No,
bunch of
dude.
hairpins.
You're forgetting about Aarhus.
Havas at least had some character, okay?
Yeah, but it's literally.
You can overtake at Havas, you can't overtake at Caesar's Palace.
The thing is, it's just the autobahn, and then like basically a hairpin, basically, and then go
It
down
also had the
autobahn
banking.
again, and
The
then
banking gives it a character, okay?
yeah, the banking of death. It
So,
was made of. it
Just
was made
drive
from
correctly.
bricks. It was actually made from bricks.
Yeah,
Like-
just drive correctly. It's not that hard.
Oh yeah, try that in 1930s cars. Like I tried it in Assetto Corsa, and no, Ugh, it's ugly.
Jesus.
And the worst current track, probably anything Tilker makes.
What's it? What was the one in? The
Like
really
Yas
flat
Marina?
one. Yeah, Yas Marina sucks.
Sochi.
Yeah, Sochi is like I don't know, like compared to I would say Yas Marina is the worst because at least
Paul
Sochi,
Ricard also exists.
the thing is like I kind of
Paul
like
Ricard's
driving on
pretty,
Sochi in the F1 games, which might be an unpopular opinion, but I don't know it's something about it that's like sure it's not good for racing, of course, but it's not Yas Marina bad.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Yas
that's right.
Marina is just a flat plate.
I mean, it does have some elevation changes in the worst places, unfortunately, but it's there, barely.
I never enjoyed it when I was playing the motorsports games.
Yeah, I mean, like, when I played F1 2020 still, I was like, oh no, no, I'm not doing that. Hell no.
There was one time that I raced like one make endurance race on Yas Marina in motor,
Oh,
and it wasn't bad.
But I mean, it's
It wasn't
motorsport.
that
So,
bad.
like, it's Forza. That's different. And
Yeah,
also,
I know
I
it's
think
I mean,
different. I'm just saying
the
that like
Motorsport
the other
7
game
wasn't
was
that
no awful.
bad.
no, Motorsport 7
doesn't
wasn't that
Forza
bad,
also
honestly.
have like different layouts on that track?
Yeah, it does, I think.
Yeah, like I think there was one that removed the chicane before the first hairpin. I think. Well, I'm not sure, but maybe it did. I should gotta check because I'm pretty sure.
The GT hoppers was so much fun because people actually raced cleanly.
Wait,
Normal
what?
hoppers was just pain.
Yeah. Track day hoppers were just basically bullet hells.
Yeah, track day hoppers. I mean, if you got far away from the crowd, no, Nurburgring track day hoppers were fun because people actually like did hot laps in there.
Sort of.
And I remember me and Javi used to what's it called? Take turns in the 787B, just going around the track as fast as possible. Then we got showed up by a Porsche SUV, the one with like
The fucking Cayenne just said,
Yeah,
"Aye, bro,
the
nice
tri-
car, but I can go faster."
the cool freaking active arrow were like split into three. We got dusted by that. They were like 20 seconds faster than us, and we were in an X class 787B. I don't know how he
Bruh.
was that fast. It was
Your
like
little triangle machine can't defeat your German engineering, I guess.
I
It's
mean,
mean,
German engineering.
Like, that-
he
dude,
had a
I-
track bonus. He had a track buff. Home course
Oh.
buff. Yeah, that's why.
Home court advantage.
And also, to be fair, the 787B wasn't actually that fast compared to the competition.
Yeah, but
in Group C.
we made it X class.
I mean, X class 787B is
Oh, yeah.
still pretty fast.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Mm.
Wait. You guys want to talk about Group C? Or is this just me?
I don't know that much about Group C, honestly.
Ah, damn it.
Yeah. I just know the fast cars.
Oh,
Cargo.
okay. But somehow the subject, I guess, then. Anything better than?
Alright, let's talk about the new Fortnite event. Okay.
Oh, no.
Alright,
no.
so,
No,
wait,
no.
NJ, didn't you buy a body pillow?
Yeah, dude. Okay, update on that.
How did it go?
It's still stuck at customs.
Very nice.
Someone at customs just probably opened your package and is like, yo, what the fuck?
Yeah.
I'm
Probably.
keeping this.
I'm keeping
And I fellas, this one's illegal. I'll take it home for
more.
investigation.
Yeah,
It just gets confiscated.
I would be very
Like-
angry. I just want to
like
see
you-
how it turned out. I want to see the quality, if it's good or not. Cause my friend is gonna
Oh, yeah,
buy one
the
from that
quality.
site.
Sure.
No. Cause it was really, I mean, it was a normal price, I guess, but it was somewhat cheap for the material. I was like, let's
Right.
see how this turns out.
In before you don't even give Mio, you get just some other whole life character on it.
I'll probably be happy if it's a holo I like.
Yeah, fair enough. It's a whole
When
lot.
I
It's a whole lot.
When I bought my Tamamo figurine, I had like nightmares that it would turn up damage.
Dude, that's what I hate. When I just order something and there's like a sudden fear or like a feeling that it's gonna come broken.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I remember. Now, when I bought Kaido Racer 2, have you heard of that game?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
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 Yeah, like when I ordered that game, I swear it took like 2 months for it to arrive. It was
Fucking
like
hell.
I was like, did something go wrong? Did it get lost or something?
Did you
Did the-
import it from Japan?
No, because it was the PAL version. I think it was
Ah.
Oh.
from Great Britain,
Mm.
actually, that I bought it from. Basically,
Mm.
I found it for sale on some Swedish site, and well, I think they imported games and stuff, and I was like, oh yeah, hell yeah, I've been looking for that game for quite a long time, and it also has my favorite car in it, so like, how can I not? And I bought it, and I was like, okay, it has been sent. Now to wait, and then I checked like the mailbox quite often, and I was like, why is it not here yet? It has been a month now.
Yeah.
Uh, oh no, did I just spend that money on nothing? Did I get scammed? And then it eventually arrived, and it was very good game.
Yeah,
But,
it's the worst thing about ordering stuff online.
Yeah.
yeah,
I
like you
mean,
have like no idea when it arrives.
yeah, I've been so spoiled by Amazon and have it come in like the next day that
Oh yeah.
ordering like
Yeah.
anything like when I was building a keyboard for my friend and I had to order like parts for the first time for them. It was like I had to order off this custom site that just sells these keycaps and key switches because companies that make them don't sell them on their actual websites themselves. So I
Mm.
ordered them and it took like 2 weeks to come in. It's a nerve
I mean,
wracking thing.
yeah.
Especially when
I
the
guess you-
company doesn't give you a tracking number. So you just have to guess.
Oh, that's the worst.
Yeah. I don't know.
Alright.
I don't know how much it costs to get a tracking number, but it shouldn't. If you're gonna make a company that ships stuff often, you should at least invest in tracking numbers. I feel like that's
Yeah.
a very important thing.
Yeah, it's pretty nice to know that at least it's on its way, instead of just be like, it might be on its way, maybe, and if it is, then
Eventually, it'll get here. I hope.
I hope eventually.
I swear I didn't get scammed. Please.
Yeah, and my parents
Since never got
okay.
scammed.
Alright, here's the scariest part. I thought my parents didn't know that I bought it, so I was just gonna like hide it from them as long as possible. But somehow my mom knows, like that I ordered something, and she keeps asking me when it's coming.
Oh no.
Oh boy.
You kind of shot yourself in the foot there, didn't you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know
Hey.
how they figured it out. Maybe they looked at my PayPal. I'm not sure.
But I mean, if they are able to do it, then like, come on, you can't be too surprised at that point.
I guess.
I mean, like if I order something like that, like my brothers and parents would know instantly. Like, I would at least wait until well, first of all, find a job and an apartment, and even then, I probably still wouldn't do it because, well, people might come visit me or something like that.
I mean,
That's what you have
They might-
closets for. You
That's
just
why
stuff
you put it
everything
the
in there.
closet.
Yeah.
But the thing is, I also tend to be like the kind of guy that people ask, like, "Hey, can you drive me to this place?" Yeah, okay, thanks, bye. So like, put it in the car. Not an option either.
yeah, I was gonna try and take a picture of it in my car, but it'd be weird going out and like in broad daylight and taking pictures of a Daki inside my passenger seat.
Look a little funky, that's for sure.
Yeah, a little bit sus.
I think buying one is sus enough that like
Yeah.
can't really.
I don't know. I think
Like,
I
you
bought
might as
it.
well.
I bought it for the novelty.
Bought it for the novelty. Okay, yeah. How many?
yeah.
It's like all the same.
Yeah. Whatever.
Before the Boston.
No, I'm not gonna do anything to it.
Now.
No, Mio's such a wholesome person. I'll never-
Okay, fair enough. That's respectable behavior.
I couldn't.
Don't worry.
I mean, I could, but I couldn't.
Oh, hey.
I was gonna buy her YouTube membership, but I was like, do
Wait,
I
what?
really? Do I really? Or super
I've
chat.
never bought a YouTube membership for anyone, and I don't plan to ever.
I mean, I have, but that was for Okayu, and that's because I wanted to see some of her fucking membership only streams. Okay.
What does she
I don't
have?
think I've ever done it. I kind of
Understandable.
forgot. I forgot YouTube membership was a thing.
Yeah.
Yeah,
was like,
Sam.
I mean,
Yeah,
not
I
a
was
lot of
thinking,
people
like,
use
what-
it until like, or I mean, I never used it until now. Then I watched a bunch of VTubers and they have it. So,
I usually forget to. So
I mean, it's only $5 a month. So.
Yeah, it's actually quite
I
affordable.
forget
Well,
to
you see-
unsubscribe sometimes.
But you see, those $5 a month, they add up, and they could be used to buy a nice car. So I'm not doing it.
it'd be
12
used on
months.
a Final
12
Fantasy
months.
14 subscription, like what I'm paying $30
Why?
a month for,
$30.
$30 a month,
or
Jesus fuck.
$30 for
Christ.
$30 for 2 months. I mean, not every month.
Like
Why?
10 months, and you're already like about as much as I bought my car for. Like, bro.
Yeah, but
$50?
it's game time.
You buy your car for $50?
No, not 50. It was like 300.
Oh, well, like 10 months.
Well, that's why it's such a shit box.
Like, yeah, duh. I bought it for 3,000 Swedish crowns. So like 300 euro or dollars or something. I don't know,
3,000
it's
Swedish
basically-
crowns and like a bag of meatballs as well, probably, to really drive home the fact.
Basically, I think it was that my mom found it on some Facebook site. Basically, we were looking for cars. I was looking for like all kinds of cars. I was like, maybe a Volvo or maybe something nicer like a Celica. Oh wait, Celicas cost too much in insurance. Okay, never mind. And maybe a Polo or something like that. And then she found that Corsa. I was like, and I was like, yeah, sure, it doesn't work, but I also have mechanic education right now,
Oh.
so
Yeah.
might as well.
It's
So
a
I
fun
bought
little
it
project.
for basically nothing. Then towed it to the school because well I could. I asked and well yeah I could fix it there, and yeah then I fixed it and made it road legal.
Wait. What was broken about it that wasn't road legal?
But basically well it had been standing around for a while, so it wasn't. I don't know how to say it in
Running?
English, but yeah, basically, yeah, the engine was, the engine worked technically, not great, but it worked. But it had been basically put away to stand around, basically, like
Just sit there.
yeah,
Hmm.
yeah, basically like
Mm.
we call it avställd. I don't know how to say it in English, but like basically you get to pay less in taxes because it's not legally driving around and all that. So
Oh, so like a salvage title. like that?
maybe I don't know, like,
Or registration.
basically it was not registered for road use at the time because well it wasn't being used, so might as well do it to get less taxes on it. But yeah, then I fixed it up a bit, fix up the brakes so that they weren't stuck, and
Your brakes were stuck.
change oil and stuff. A
It's
little
great
bit.
anyway.
I mean, like they were a little bit
Unbeatable.
stuck. We noticed that when driving you could like feel how it like slowed down more than usual when you weren't on the gas pedal,
Hmm.
and also let me tell you the worst thing about the whole experience with the car, apart from trying to find out what the hell is wrong with it right now.
Spiders.
No, actually, no, not that.
Really?
And the interior was actually, I mean, sure, there was some disgusting goop or whatever, like
Mystery
at some
goop.
at some place,
Mm.
like basically some compartment or whatever at the back seat. I looked at it once and was like, I'm avoiding that, and I'm not gonna be in the back seat anyway, so whatever. But like, it was towing the car. Like, have you ever been in a car that's being towed by another car?
Yes,
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, like you know how basically you need to know when the guy that's towing you is braking, otherwise it's
Yeah.
gonna go badly. So basically, I was just behind my grandpa driving his Nissan X-Trail, and I was like looking very focused on like the brake lights. I was like, okay, brake. But the thing is, if you brake too hard, you end up snapping forward because, well, you brake too hard and now you're being sped up again by the car. If you brake too late, well, you're gonna snap up to speed when he's driving away again. Every time it feels like the car is, it feels like it's gonna rip apart. It's terrifying. But yeah.
Hello.
Hello.
Oh, hello, Callie.
Did you break
Oh,
your
I-
bag again?
No, I embarrassed myself at the store again.
Really? Another day, another podcast. another
Grocery stores
report.
with Callie.
What did you do this time?
I was finished with my with my stuff or my food that I have bought, and I was about to leave the store. So there's this girl behind me with her like stuff as well. So I wanted to be like polite and open the door, you know.
Oh,
and I kind of opened it and I tried to push it like further, so like I didn't want to like cause any what's it called problems. So I just opened it and then like pushed it so she would be able to go out, but the door was like super fast at shutting down, so it just shut right into her face. I was like,
no.
I was like, oh shit, excuse me, and she was like, all right, it's okay. And then I was like, oh, I didn't think it would close that fast, and she's like, oh, no, it's all right. And then I was about to go, like, then I was like, all right, shit, let's run away. And then we met up again because she went a separate way around the store, and then we just met up again. It was just this awkward, just I don't know, the look. Like she looked at me and I looked back, and the look, you know, it was really awkward. And I had to follow behind all the way back to my apartment. It was just so dumb. I hated it.
God. It's always awkward when you're like walking behind someone, especially of the opposite gender. Like, it's like
I don't know why. Oh yeah, right. But oh, that was so annoying. Oh god, I hate this.
oh, man. Good thing I don't go into stores anymore because I just drive my brother there and then chill in the car.
Yeah.
Oh,
Social
you're a designated
interactions with.
driver too.
What'd you say?
I was talking to Speeder about how he's a designated driver for anybody who wants to go outside.
Basically, yeah.
Yeah, I'm more
Yeah,
than down to
I like-
drive you to the store as long as I don't have to go with you.
Yeah.
Because especially now, how with like COVID, the lines at the grocery store are so long. So
Oh.
if I can just drop you off and you have to wait there, I'm perfectly fine with it.
Well, the thing is, because the place I live in isn't that big, that means the lines aren't that big. But people don't keep distance, and it annoys me. Like, I'm here, like, planning my route. Like, when I still went to the store, you know, like, the few times where I have during COVID, I usually, like, try to plan out the route, like, okay, I can see people are saying there, and there, so I go this way to avoid, best I can, as many people as possible. But then maybe I'm just looking at some bread, trying to decide what bread to get. And then some, like, I don't know, maybe some old lady just comes and just walks, like, right next to me. And I'm like, come on, you're like in the risk crew. Why are you... Why?
Hey, if she's taking the risk, she knows the risk, probably. So,
A lot of people here they just don't care. They just don't.
yeah.
I mean,
They don't social distance. And
I
they're
don't-
They just don't care.
I don't
understand.
social distance when I'm with my friends. So I'm probably part of the problem. But both of my friends, I have two friends who've gotten it, and I was with them when I got it, and I never got it. So I don't know. Maybe because we always like mess around and like punch each other, and we're very physical. So
Oh, I see.
yeah. I don't know. It's a weird case.
Like,
But I
imagine
mean-
meeting your friends. Like, bruh.
Yeah.
I haven't met them in a while. I usually just talk to them on like Discord because, well, we kind of decided, yeah, maybe meeting up right now isn't the best idea.
Yeah, I
Mm.
could have just called them and
Mm.
text them.
Honestly,
I haven't really seen them in a bit.
It's usually like, hey, you want to play some Apex Legends? Yeah, dude, let's do it. And then that's it. It's not of that like, hey, let's meet up in real life and do something.
well, do you guys still go to school like in person, or are you?
I have
Nope.
only
Nope.
not gone to school
Seriously?
3 days, and that was because of heavy snowfall.
Bro, imagine stopping school because of snow.
Bro, we're not made for that shit, okay? We're not some Scandinavian country who, like, everyone has winter tires on their shoes.
No, remember? Yeah, remember Texas? Did you see Texas? They
Oh,
were not
we're
ready
like
at all.
Power out, no running water, no
outage.
nothing. It's
100
Fallout New Vegas all of a sudden.
Yeah,
Kind of
100
hilarious
plus
to
car
see
pile
from
up.
our perspective. Kind of funny to be honest. Like seeing them suffer with something that I'm like, no biggie.
Yeah.
Just watching them slip and slide everywhere.
Yeah.
I mean, they all
I
run
lived in
summer tires
Connecticut
down
for a
there.
while, so like I'm
But at
used
the
to snow. But down here in Virginia, they just they're not used.
Yeah, running summer tires in snow is not fun.
Yeah, I think I've been in a car with I don't know if it was either like non-studded winter tires or they were like all-season tires. Like I've been in the passenger seat of a Volvo C30 with those tires. Last time my class went to the rallycross track in the winter, and like my classmate ended up in the snow pile 3 times because well he had like no grip, and it was always at like the same place. I think even
Yeah.
like he didn't
Yes.
get used to the lack of grip, and everyone was getting sick and tired of digging him out, including me, because the door couldn't open because there was snow on my side. His door was fine though. Like, please let me out. I think I even like opened the window to like at least push away some of the bits of snow so that I could somewhat get out at least.
Yeah.
Basically, get good tires. They are very important.
Yeah, moral of the lessons: get good tires and don't live in Texas when it snows.
I mean, at the same time, you can say like, oh, they can't live with some snow, but at the same time, it's like when it's just like 24 degrees outside, like Celsius, we are like, oh damn, it's too hot.
Yeah, same.
God.
here. Like, it's anywhere above 20, it's just everyone sweating profusely.
Yeah,
The thing is, like, at least when it's hot, it's not like we just end up completely helplessly sliding around. We can still like drive safely. Somewhat. And also
Nah.
air conditioning is a thing.
Until you get heat stroke and fucking pass out.
Also,
exactly.
but the thing is, like, most cars nowadays have like air conditioning, and also, you know, you can just drink water, lots of it.
Nah.
I much prefer the cold to the heat. I can't deal with the heat. It's awful.
I fucking
Yeah.
hate heat.
I mean, it depends.
I hate cold.
I mean, it depends though. Like when it's like minus 10, for example, it's pretty nice. But when it's like minus 20 or maybe even minus 30, it's a real pain to be outside for more than 10 minutes. And I
No
used to
shit.
walk to school for like 30 minutes. In
Let's
like every
translate this
weather.
for the American people.
Like imagine walking to school every day in like minus 20 or maybe even lower degrees, and with quite a bit of snow as well. It's like, was it nice? My face and fingers were not feeling good. Like I basically couldn't talk after walking for some days.
Mm.
Like, I just remember walking from school with a friend, and like at one point we basically couldn't pronounce like half the words we were trying to say.
By the way, so minus 10 degrees Celsius is 14 degrees Fahrenheit for all the American viewers.
Oh, that's not
And,
that bad.
It's
Yeah.
not bad.
I mean, I think it's bad.
It's like winter here in
Yeah.
Virginia.
That's winter up here. That's like
I mean, it's here too, but
skiing weather.
I don't like it.
Also, apparently minus 20 Celsius is like minus 4 Fahrenheit. So yeah.
Yeah. I don't
That's
think it
what I
really goes below 0 here usually, but in Connecticut it did pretty often.
Also, do you guys also have like the thing where during the summer the sun just doesn't go down like ever?
No.
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 It's
you don't-
longer, but it doesn't
Because
it's
over
just
here,
the permanent daytime.
during here, most of the time, like the most the sun goes down, it's like you can see like it begins to become like a sunset,
And it just
but it
stays
never
there.
actually sets. It just goes back up.
Oh my
Oh,
god,
damn.
that must be terrible.
I mean, you can do it. You just
Invest
Cover the
in
windows,
blackout
but, like-
windows or blackout curtains.
yeah, most people have curtains, so it's not that big of a deal. But like, you can walk out at like midnight and like not know it's midnight. Like, yeah, pretty nice day. Oh wait, it's pretty late. That explains why it's so quiet.
I'm surprised. Like Connecticut is like at the same like degree as like Spain or Portugal, but you get like minus degrees in Fahrenheit. What?
Hmm.
Yeah.
Climate is funky.
Climate
It's
change.
because of the ocean, I think.
Yeah, like
There's
the
a
ocean.
cold
there.
there.
Yeah, that as well, definitely.
I remember like learning in school a long time ago about some kind of ocean thingy that's like
El Nino
heat
or
it up.
whatever.
Sweden, for example. That'd be.
We have El Ninos here. Or it just makes it rain all day.
Oh yeah. I just had that in geology class about that.
Geology? Isn't
Yeah,
geology
I think we're
rocks?
It is, but also about weather and shit. And I got like a good degree in it, like, but I still don't remember what El Nino exactly was. But it's on the west coast, right?
Yeah.
Well,
It's
you
like
actually
when
had that
when the wind current reverses, so the water changes temperature.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh my god. People on TL2 don't know how to drive.
It's toge
Are
life.
you
That's like
actually-
that's
I
like
actually
saying
drive.
blind people can't walk straight without a guide dog.
Or like water is wet.
Oh god, let's not start
Okay,
that,
so are we
please.
gonna rant about Toga life now instead?
Yeah.
Oh
Okay.
sweet Christ.
Everybody
yeah,
in Toge life are too cocky, dude. And they don't know how to look at their map. Either they just have their map off or they just refuse to look at it. And then an N-
I'm the best driver out there.
an FD2 just hit me.
Baffle me harder.
I'm basically Takumi.
I'm basically talking me bro. What the fuck?
Haha,
Cringe.
A6 bro.
It's more fun when they drive uphill. That's my favorite part.
In
Well,
Toge Life 2, you're allowed to do that though.
Yeah, you are allowed
What?
on Toga Life too. As long
Yeah, it's
as
free
you
roam.
remember
Oh.
to drive on your side when you're meeting another car, which is why the map is important to have on.
Yeah, people don't.
Turn
Just
on-
drive on the
People
left
don't pay
side.
attention.
Just drive Miyogi rules, only in your lane. Don't cross the
Does that-
line. It's not that hard.
That works too. But people still forget that. Like, it's so annoying. You're like, yeah, I'm having a good battle with this random fella I met. I don't know, we're driving pretty clean and that, okay, there's a guy coming up here, I guess I'll stay to the left because Japan. And then, oh, he ran straight into me.
Mm-hmm. Especially if you're being chased by someone who can corner faster than you. Just like, they'll just push you off of your line. They'll just hit you. They don't know what their brakes are.
It's so fun.
Hmm.
Oh, decent.
I mean, I like how
Now
they're-
that-
they added the two-way. It's very nice because it's a lot more, I don't know, micromanaging.
I don't know. I haven't played Assetto in a good while.
I mean,
Yeah,
if I do any Toge stuff, it's mostly just drifting since I can't be fucked to actually grip. It's just boring.
You just raced in F1 cars for quite a while. How can you not?
Yeah, but
race?
that's circuit racing.
Well, yeah, but the skills transfer somewhat. Like I remember when I drove the Spec Racer Ford, I ended up driving way differently in the 8.6 compared to before driving that car. I was like, I'm suddenly not struggling with lift-off oversteer. Very nice.
I mean, I
Kind of
have different styles for different kinds of cars. It's not like I'm going to drive a Formula One car the same way as a SIL 80.
yeah, sure, but like, still, there's some things you learn. Like, for example, I don't know, maybe like braking or something like that, or just how to have, this thing called throttle control. Kind of important.
I'm trying to practice what's it called, slip angle, more. 'Cause it's so helpful, especially on the Toge. But
I'm trying to get weight transfer down just so I can drift slightly better since my transitions are the wackiest thing ever. It's either I overcook it or I just straighten out and hit a guardrail or fly off into the abyss.
I'm still trying to reach the same pace as Tapestry. Like, he's so fast.
Happy
I
is
don't
just a
want to be
little
the
bit
slow
too
boy.
quick.
Although, I have gotten some good times at Toge Live 3 now. Which is quite nice. Like, apparently I'm, out of all clean times, I'm apparently 4th right now.
Oh.
Although that's
what
only
track is
clean time.
Toge Life Tree?
It's currently on Nagao.
Oh, they switched up.
So basically, the track where Project T raced against that Supra and MRS. Basically, the pro drivers' home course.
Oh, yeah.
And like the thing about that track, it's pretty much always in second gear.
Oh, Satamine is basically the same. There's only a few parts where you can actually shift up.
I know, like the thing is, Nagao is even more that, if I remember correctly.
I don't know.
Because,
Satamine is a pain to go and drive. Like you have to go out of your way to be like, yep, I want to drive here.
I remember that track being like not too difficult. Oh wait, you're on the server right now. Ah shit. I might actually join soon then. Although I don't feel like doing that because there's no leaderboard on that server because they shows our free roam map. I have no reason to improve on that server.
Battling people is just fun, so.
Are you gonna sign up for the next battle stage?
Who?
Do we know
Probably
what?
not.
Stupidly, I meant because you were practicing or something like that.
Or maybe. I just want to get faster in general.
All right.
I don't know what
I mean,
car
it
they're
depends
gonna
on the
use.
car and the
Yeah.
track.
I just hope for them to choose the Copen for once. Like, please. Just
Yeah, no,
once.
probably not.
Oh.
But what's your guys' favorite Toge then?
Favorite Toge?
That's hard to answer.
Yeah, I don't
Yeah,
have a
like,
favorite
I think
one.
it depends. It depends on
Akina.
what car I'm
Akina.
driving.
Oh, shut up.
Shut up about Akina. No.
Does Gunma count? Sports
Technically, yeah. Even though it's a cycling center.
And also, I'm gonna be honest here, I'm not a fan of Gunsai. Like,
Inside fun.
I mean,
It's pretty good.
some parts of it, but like, I don't know, it's like only a few parts.
I do like Tsuchisaka. That one's fun for me.
Yeah, they need to get the updated version of Tsuchisaka, the full version, because it only ended at like at the top of the hill, at the tunnel, which sucked.
Yeah. If I'd have to pick a favorite, I'd probably be really basic and pick either like Otarumi or Irohasaka.
Iroha
Did it
is
just- enjoyable.
Very repetitive.
Yeah, Iraha, it's,
Right.
like, it's
Yeah.
really fun in all-wheel drive cars, but it's like, I don't know, it's too all-wheel drive favored. You know, like, if you drive a rear-wheel drive or a front-wheel drive, like,
Oh, the the MRS, the Technospirits MRS is really fun on Iraha.
Yeah. Technosphere MRS is just stupidly fast.
It's like a go-kart if you think about it.
Yeah. It's so light.
light car exists. Everyone, it's like a go-kart.
I liked Akagi the most, I think, when I practiced
fun.
a lot, but I kind of haven't been on a saddle for a long time because my wheel, I don't know, it's broken or something. I mean, I don't want to fix it. That's the issue.
I just
What's
can't
wrong
find
with it?
time to play AC.
Okay, so I kind of like, let's see, it was Tsubaki Line. That's right.
Oh yeah, that one's not bad. Fruits
Oh,
Line's
wait.
not bad.
Tsubaki Line.
I haven't tried Maze Toad yet. I should
Same.
yeah. Maybe that one is actually good because like that's where the cappuccino battle was, if I remember correctly. And like, how can I not try it out then?
Take the cappuccino.
Uh,
the cappuccino course.
Yes.
Right now, Satamine, I don't like how technical it gets at the beginning, but the rest of it is really fun.
Dude, if you think Salamina is technical, try Nagao. Like, you will not complain about Salamina after that.
I should try
And also,
Nagao.
also remember Salamina, at least in the arcade games, being quite easy. Most
Oh,
of
this
it,
I don't
like-
think this is the arcade stage. Or, maybe it could be
Yeah,
because
I mean,
I don't see
have
any.
tried-
I don't see any of the sponsors on the wall.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah, if it doesn't
sure,
have
but
sponsors, it's not the arcade stage.
they basically
Well, you
have
can
some-
always enable it. It's in the config
yeah.
file.
I think the versions are like you have the arcade version with the sponsors, and then you have the real downhill and uphill, I think, which basically has removes it, if I remember
yeah.
correctly. But I think it's still the same track. And also, I drove Salamina in the Honda Beat, and I didn't struggle that much.
Honda Beat is
Although it
tiny.
was the Beat, so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm still salty that I forgot the battle stage that time. I had practiced and like knew that I had time, but then I forgot to sign up when it actually happened. And it was a
Speaking
car
of
like,
the Honda Beat, I like for a while seriously contemplated buying one in real life.
Real? Wait, what?
you wanted to
because,
buy a
like,
Honda Beat?
Sometimes they get them at Japanese classics, and it's like it's really close to.
Ah,
I
yeah.
was thinking like I could just buy one.
Oh, and the thing is, the Honda Beat also, like, I think it's the most spacious of all the sporty K cars as well. Like,
Mm.
I
Even
think
if-
it's really cool.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it is cool. I mean, sure, it's not, probably my least favorite of the K sports cars, at least of the mainstream ones. But like, it's still cool. It's like, I don't know. It's
I'm gonna get
Probably
on
wouldn't,
Nagao
because, like,
server right
It's
now.
a lot of money to pay for what is essentially like a very impractical car.
Yeah.
Like
who needs practicality? Like, it's not like we have families.
going,
Well, it might be
Really
impractical,
cool.
but it's also not really. If you're tall, you can't drive K cars. That's the thing.
But here's the thing though, the Honda Beat. I remember seeing a video of a at least kinda tall guy, and like he fit quite well in the Beat.
Yeah,
Not
what
even
does
Jeremy
kind
Clarkson.
of tall mean?
Like
Like,
5'8".
like, would you
Didn't-
consider Jeremy Clarkson tall?
How
Yeah,
tall
yeah.
is Jeremy Clarkson?
oh, Jeremy
He's
Clarkson.
pretty tall.
Because I remember there is an old video. I don't know.
He's driving
What
a
it's called?
PLP 50.
Oh yeah, he managed to fit in a PLP 50 and also in a Honda.
Oh yeah,
Beat,
he's
he
basically
fit
2
quite-
meters, absolute fucking giant.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not that tall. I'm only 5'11", so.
Yeah, I'm at a smooth, 6'9", but
Dude,
Yeah,
if you're 5'11", which
seven.
is probably roughly where I am, I don't know. I normally stick to centimeters. Like you should be able to fit in most K cars at that size.
It won't be comfy though, that's for sure.
Are you
Definitely
sure
not.
about that?
At the 6'9", that's like
206-ish centimeters.
206, really?
Something
taller.
around those lines.
Are you so short? What?
I'm American. We need
Okay, 6'9", yee head ass.
6'9". That's like
Yeah.
NBA.
I know. But
Yeah,
I
I
don't
mean,
like basketball.
You're
so
not
no.
fitting in any car, period. Unless it's like an SUV.
Bro, trust. I fit in my grandpa's fucking Opal. Okay, I can fit in anything
Oh, but
basically.
what though? Is it like?
Corsa.
Oh.
I think yeah, an Opel Corsa.
Wait,
Oh, Nagao's
is
pretty.
it boxy? Is it
Hmm?
a boxy Corsa?
Oh no,
What kind of Corsa is it?
an older one.
Yeah, but is
Well,
it
that says
boxy?
a lot.
Yeah, right. I know, right? It says a lot.
Like, is it round or boxy? Because it makes a big difference.
Somewhat round.
Okay, then it's not the same as I have. Okay. Oh. Oh,
Oh,
like,
oh, I remember this track in arcade stage. Nagao. I'd always do the gutter run.
Oh, look at this absolute taco meat gamer doing his
What a game.
Wings
absolute
go
mad
brrr.
man. The wings go flop.
Floop, floop.
Yep, I remember it being as technical.
yeah, like, yeah, Nagao is difficult, basically.
Oh,
Mm.
It
yeah, I just tried to gutter and died.
I think it is somewhat possible. I think I've sort of done it a little bit, but it also has like a 50% chance of killing you.
Yeah, I completely went into the gutter, and my front end just ate into it.
And also when I do
I want
it,
all the
I
code you're
use it
doing
by
this other
accident.
person.
But hey, wait, what car are you driving in on
The
that track
ND.
right now? Oh, okay. Fair enough, but yeah, that one is pretty fast there. Because that track doesn't have long straights like Arkana, that piece of shit track.
Well,
Super
Arkana,
good. My favorite one.
Arkana,
Okay, maybe I'm just
you can
complaining because
catch
it's overrated, but
I want to see someone do a gutter run in the Mugen EF. Every time I attempted to drive that car on any course, it doesn't work.
I kind of want to buy or get or download Motorsport 7 again, just for like
Mm.
the lulz. Play GT Hoppers. Everybody was hating that Hoppers is garbage, but no. GT Hoppers.
Yeah, the hoppers weren't that bad.
They are.
Not the
I don't
GT
know,
one.
The GT Hopper was okay. That was pretty good.
Especially when it was like a good course, like 15 laps of not 15, 5 laps of VIR.
Mugello was fun.
Yeah, Virgin Raceway.
VIR of all the courses.
wait, isn't VIR that track which has a corner name just called Bitch?
God bless.
Like,
Probably,
Wait.
I don't know. It's American.
I don't know. I don't think it does.
I think it does. I remember seeing an iRacing video. It was a Max Pants video, and they chose that track because it has a corner named Bitch. That's it.
Mm.
Wait. Let's see.
Well, that surely is one way to name your track.
Let's see. It was the Grand West layout, I think it was, and yep, it's there. It's there, all right. Turn
Hell,
14.
turn forward. All right, let's see. So you go into horseshoe, NASCAR, bend, left hook, go through the Snake, climbing S's, South Bend, turn 10, and to the Oak Tree, then down to the Madison Avenue to turn 14, known as only as bitch, and then you just complete the rest of the
I need to
lap.
look at that because it probably is, a bitch to corner.
But yeah, just look in the in the feeds in the chats.
Yeah, like wait, what if I just Google that and then please tell me it doesn't show me anything weird. Okay, I can't see the actual
Let's see,
code.
what is this?
What's that? That became interesting. Also, wait,
I'm
what
trying to
happened to
remember
corner
which
names?
corner that is.
Like, what happened to corner names nowadays? Because most street tracks don't seem to have them.
Madison Avenue. Ah, corner
Like-
14, bitch. That corner wasn't that bad. 11 to Oak Tree, is probably the worst corner.
Yeah, it's just the corner that no one breaks for.
Yeah, because it's sweeping. It's right after the sweeping South Bend, and then it looks like you're able to trail break it really much longer, but then there's just a sudden spike or a sudden super straight.
No one breaks for that corner, and no one breaks for corner 13 on PIR in Motorsport 7.
Forza is an interesting game, let's say that.
Yeah, well, the drivers are what makes it the most interesting.
If the next
Yeah.
game has good physics, and it still
I'm
has
guessing
all
the
that
physics will just stay
multiplayer-
the same. It'll look a bit better, but that's about it.
No, they're
The next
completely
Motorsport game is gonna be in like 10 years.
Yeah, no, they
10 years, yeah. The next thing is a Horizon game.
No, they completely, what's it called? They said they were reworking how air pressure and air
Oh
humidity
god.
affects tires. They were doing crazy stuff with the thing.
Well, here's the thing though. When Forza gets ambitious, it feels like they tend to screw up quite a lot of things when they say that they're doing these big things.
They what happens is they put a bunch of new stuff in the game, and then they just neglect stuff that was already in the game, and then they just don't put it back in the new game. Like-
Yeah.
Like the street races from Horizon 1, they didn't get them back until Horizon 4.
Yeah.
And sometimes they just make things worse for no reason. Street rivals, for example.
Free Roam
You know-
Rush, for example.
Yeah, they added that as well. Why?
So
I mean, it's
can't
still
turn the
in
traffic
ranked.
off.
It's still in ranked. So if you end up in a rally or a rally or a cross country race, then you have to do free roam rush, which not only is annoying, but it wastes your time as well because suddenly instead of 3 races now you have to do 5.
Mm.
And
It's just
the drone mode doesn't go all the way across the map like it did in Horizon 3.
no more cinematic
Yeah.
shots.
Like I don't
Yeah.
understand how they literally had it in Horizon 3 but not in Horizon 4.
And the map
I
wasn't
think it's
even that
because
much
of-
bigger than Horizon 3, right? Horizon 4.
No, it's not way bigger. So I don't really understand.
I think
also,
it's because of the open online thing
Yeah.
that there's so many. I think it's because you have only people that are online in your area basically, so everyone else on the map is basically not a part of it, so it won't lag or whatever too much.
That's what I always found to be the weird thing that they did is it feels so void just driving around. It feels like you're in a limbo sort of state between multiplayer and single player.
Yeah,
You can't
Yeah.
touch anyone, but you can interact with them.
I don't
They
like
also
it.
they didn't give us back private lobbies from Horizon 3. It's just not an option.
Yeah.
yeah, why?
They just took it out of the game.
Why not at least give us the option to create private lobbies and then maybe turn off traffic so we don't have to do some weird glitches that keeps getting patched out. Like,
We had to deal with like the weird online that barely works.
so weird.
Nothing in that
so
game
many
really
problems.
works, honestly.
So many of the problems are so easily fixed. Like, for example, traffic in street drivers, just remove the traffic. And like, private lobbies, well, they should be able to know how to do it because they've done it before. Like, I don't know.
Yeah, they
Also,
have,
personal gripe, still can't paint the over fenders on the 240Z. That's just
Jesus Christ.
it just hurts
Or
me
you can
inside every
add
single
windows
time that they
stickers.
put it in the game. and they
feelies.
can't paint.
yeah, that
Just look
game.
at these like matte black over fenders that don't go with anything.
Also,
I
we
mean-
can't paint brake calipers, which is no.
They said that, wait, yeah, they said they were gonna add that.
Yeah, it's so
They
weird.
still
like,
haven't.
straight
It's
up
been
like,
half a
nope.
year.
What, the rotors?
It's been
the
like
calipers, I think.
the
it was.
calipers.
Yeah.
Yeah, like, why say they're adding it? If you then just go, you know what? No, this creates too many problems for us for some reason, so we're not gonna do it. Like, come on! Like, what issues could it possibly be? Like, I'm pretty sure a bunch of other racing games allow you to do it. Like, for example, Need for Speed. No, wait,
Yeah, Need for
wait,
Speed.
Need for Speed doesn't do it. Oh wait, they
Well,
have
also
it.
be cool if you
Yeah,
could
Need for Speed
use
does it.
the special colors on decals, but you still can't do that either.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
I want to buy Need for
Yeah.
Speed 2016 on PC. Cause I had fun with it when I played on an Xbox One. I don't know why people still hate on it so much. And I just
Yeah,
saw two
maybe
people
2015
fall
is
off
not
the mountain
bad,
to
honestly.
Gao. I just saw two people fall off the mountain to Gao.
Oh, no, that's nice.
Yeah, I don't know. I liked how the game looked.
Yeah, it was like
I mean,
it
how
was
do you-
I don't mind the
It was
game.
fun
Even
to
now,
build
it still
cars
looks
and
really
play
good.
around with them. It's just like the game it definitely did have a lot of issues.
Yeah, it was far from perfect, of course, but like, I still had fun with it. Like,
No, you didn't. You're not allowed to have fun with the game.
like, oh no, the physics are bad, therefore you are never allowed to have fun with it ever.
Do you want to have fun in a game?
I
That's
had
not
more
allowed. You have to be
fun
either
with Need for Speed
competitive or stop
2015
playing.
than I did with Payback.
How did you buy
Payback was
Payback?
like, I don't know, it felt a bit dead. Like, I mean, it improved some things, of course, but like, I don't know.
I didn't like Payback actually. I played it. I mean,
Yeah.
it was fun when I started playing it, and then I was like, nah.
Yeah,
2015
that game
was
content
just
is
a
not
little
really
bit more
that.
fun for me.
And the thing is, like, the upgrading system was probably the worst there. And
Yeah,
also,
Yeah.
like,
Yeah,
also, the map generally felt
Empty.
like dead. Yeah, empty and dead. Like, I don't know. Maybe it's like comparable to Forza Horizon 3's map, but less. It's just
Payback felt like playing The Crew to me. It felt like kind of the same experience,
Mm.
But the thing is,
where like
I had a
everything's
lot
kind of
of-
samey.
But the thing is, the Crew to me was really fun. Like, I kind of want to go back to play that actually because it was just so fun.
Which one? The
I
Crew
would
1
have-
or Crew 2?
One.
Mm.
I don't like how the
Crew
Crew
1
2
had
looks.
so much DLC that I didn't bother.
Me too.
also-
It was fun, but not because of like. It was fun because of the stuff that you could drive around and look at. It wasn't really fun because of the driving for me.
Yeah.
I feel like we
I
could do a really fun Top Gear challenge with
Yeah,
the Crew
Just
games though.
doing
'cause-
road trips in the crew, it was really fun. But like the driving itself was not very entertaining.
I guess
Yeah, I
there
was
won't
gonna
be
say-
a Crew 3.
I was gonna say maybe we could do like, I don't know, some Top Gear challenges or something like that. You know, we don't only have to do podcasts.
Yeah,
Do
dude.
things like Top Gear
Well, I
challenges.
remember the Top
Yeah.
Gear challenge me and Santi did, where we tried to get around the Forza Horizon 4 track with with
Yeah, without going on the road.
yeah simulation damage on. Oh my god, I wish
That was
we,
really, really fun.
yeah, I wish I recorded that. We got stuck. We almost got stuck so many times trying to cross the water.
Yeah, we were only able to do it because it was winter, so we could drive across the frozen lake.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's the only reason we could get to the bottom.
I don't
Alright,
know
we
where
could
we
also, like-
started.
wait. Hear me out. Okay, so how many of you play automation? I know Santi does, and I do, of course.
I
Yeah.
very irregularly play it, just for the hell of it.
Okay, because like we could also like I don't know do challenges there. Either that, or you could just join the team I'm starting in that championship thingy.
So good
Because you
God.
haven't- Basically, I
I
found
still
that,
haven't actually looked into the championship, but I'll probably join.
yeah, like I don't know what name to run under though. Like, should I go with something I made up myself, or should I go with Lizardbeats? I don't know. And like I don't know, it's mostly just that I was like, on one hand, Lizardbeats is the obvious answer, but on the other hand, it's only me so far, and it
Yeah.
doesn't feel right. It's like,
I'll join. Why not?
Ah,
Okay.
Wait,
Yes,
so
I
is
guess-
automation? What is automation again?
yeah,
It's like
automation-
a car company tycoon game.
yeah,
you
basically
make
you design cars
Cars.
from scratch, basically.
Oh, is that the one where you can port it to like BeamNG?
Yes.
yeah.
Yeah.
Hmm. Maybe.
Very fun. Like I recommend it. It's basically like the game Mulle Meck Bygger Bilar, but better.
Hell yes. No, it can't be better. No, nah, that's not true.
Mhm.
But it is. Like if you ignore the nostalgia, it's just
Mulle-Meck.
better.
No, it's Mulle-Meck bygger bilar is the best game that exists ever.
It sounds incredibly Swedish, and that's probably why you like it so much.
No,
no,
idea what you're
It's
talking about.
like basically.
No, it's just genuinely the best game because you're not Swedish. You can't understand this.
Oh, my apologies that I am not from your Scandinavian descent.
But
No. You gotta understand Swedish, all right? Look at this.
maybe we can
What
talk
is
about.
a Sweden?
Wait, how long are we gonna talk for, by the way? Because I think it's been an hour. Let's see.
Oh yeah, it's definitely been an hour.
God.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can go for a
Maybe
little
we
bit
could
long.
take some topics for another
I'll give it like
episode.
6 more minutes.
What is this?
What the fuck is this?
This is a point and
The
click.
best game ever.
Leva de
Nostalgia
Bocche.
overload. I had the one where you built spaceships and it was pretty fun.
Yeah, there's a game where he builds spaceships as well called Mulle-Meck
Also-
bygger rymdskepp.
Or, wasn't it called? Wait, wasn't it technically big
Glad
or
med
Big
Mulle
Ring?
Meck.
Like,
The fucking name.
What do you mean?
those games are like pure nostalgia for any Swedish kid nowadays.
Yeah, it's true. Like mech is like a mechanic, or like it's like a short, I guess. So it's just a name that he's a mechanic, and he's called Mulle. And he just builds things, and you can drive around with his stuff, or you build it, but it is technically him.
Isn't there also that guy, Figge Farum, I think he was called, that just dumps a bunch of garbage on your yard and you
Yeah.
can use that to build stuff? Like,
Yeah.
Mulle.
You can get like these things that you know these floor lamps with oh god, you know. Oh no, I don't remember what they call it in English. I'm actually just gonna translate that real quick. Lampskärm.
Fucking hell, this is Swedish beyond belief.
The
Also-
Sweden segment.
It's kind of interesting how it doesn't matter how you build
Lampshades.
the car. When you drive, it's always the same red car.
You can use lampshades as tires on cars. That-
Oh, hell yeah.
Those are some strong lampshades.
It's
Yeah,
weight
they-
reduction, trust.
He just dumps these
Less
lampshades
drag.
on the yard, and you can just build a car out of them, like other
Wait.
shit, like a toilet seat, and you can just use that as a seat. Like everything, you can just build anything.
I just realized Taps in Toge Life 3. What the heck?
Happy?
Yeah, he's like an alien on that server. Like, seriously, I raised him
Well,
there.
Tap is just an alien on Toge.
Yeah, okay, so the thing is, he is like half a second faster than me with the best times, at least the best clean times, valid times. But I was in the FD, he was in the 8.6 tuned, and he's still half a second faster.
See?
Yeah.
This only proves my point that he is actually just an alien.
Good
Not
thing we have
Canadian.
him on our team. Well, not in Forza stage, but at least in Assetto Corsa.
Uh-huh.
Oh. Wait, should we end the episode so we don't just drag on for too long?
Yeah, I should probably end it now.
Probably.
Well, thanks for watching. I completely blanked out for like the last few minutes because they're just talking Swedish. But I hope you guys enjoyed. We've been going on for an hour and 20 minutes. And
Bye.
yeah,
See
we're
ya.
gonna say bye. Bye 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 bye.
Or...
Bye.
Hej då.
Hey, no.
Yeah.
Oh,